Hello and welcome to Zee Commodity Capsule. Both gold and silver prices have taken a breather from their record-breaking spree. Gold prices, after having touched an all-time high of $38.25 an ounce in the previous trading session, has cooled off a bit but continues to hold above $3,800 an ounce mark. Same is the case in domestic markets. We saw a new all-time high coming above 1,14,100 rupees for 10 grams, but gold prices took a breather in its opening session. Same is the case with silver prices, which are shining at 14-year high international markets near $44 an ounce, whereas in domestic markets we have seen it reaching an all-time high of 1,35,700 rupees for 1 kg. Now, yellow metal is holding steady as investors assessed US Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's cautious comments on interest rate cuts while awaiting a key inflation report which is due later this week for further policy cues. Now, what has Powell really said on Tuesday is that the central bank needed to continue balancing the competing risks of high inflation and a weakening jobs market in its coming rate decisions. Having said so, US weekly initial jobless claims report is crucial, coming on Thursday, followed by the personal consumption expenditure index, which will be released this Friday. Market now anticipates 2 more 25 basis point rate cuts this year, with a 93% probability in October and a 77% probability in the month of December. Oil prices have managed to edge higher and stay close to $68 a barrel as far as Brent crude is concerned on Wednesday, as an industry report in US showed the crude inventories declining last week, and this decline or this drawdown has been one of the largest in past 7 weeks, adding to the sense in the market of tightening supplies. We have seen both the benchmarks climbed more than $1 in the previous trading session as a deal to resume exports from Iraq's Kurdistan stalled, halting pipeline shipments of oil from the region to Turkey despite hopes of a deal to end the deadlock. US major Chevron, meanwhile, will only be able to export about half of the 240,000 barrels a day of the crude it produces with its partners in Venezuela. Copper prices are largely unchanged, hovering very close to its key $10,000 a ton mark, as traders remain cautious about the timing of further US rate cuts, while doubts lingered about whether China would roll out more stimulus to revive the cooling economic growth. The US dollar index strengthened, weighing on the market, staying close to the 97 mark. Coffee prices have fallen sharply to 5-week low. We saw in the past 6 trading sessions, 5 have been such where coffee prices, that's Ice Arabica, has traded and settled in red. Now, this pressure is coming after US President Donald Trump said that he could meet Brazil's President Lula da Silva next week, giving hope to coffee market participants that the 50% US tariff on Brazil coffee could be revised. Chicago soybeans also slid to nearly 6-week low, near $10 a bushel on Wednesday, giving some of the last session's gains weighed down by harvest pressure and China's absence from US market.